you're hungry, tell Anthony, tell John what you guys like on that pizza.
All right, who's really hungry for real, though? Because we're going to... What do you need? What do you need?
Pineapple, ham, and bacon. Yeah, that's
bacon?
Ham and
double
bacon?
cheese. Do you want, like, any dirty shoes on that?
All right, what would you like?
What tickets do they have in their back pocket for tonight's show?
Spread across? Nothing
on
like
the pizza?
That. Just bacon.
And on the pizza for everything.
I don't know if they taste that great, but they'd be good tickets to get.
He's getting
We're going to continue to take some orders for pizza, because we're all hungry in here, right? Sure we are. But first, let's get to a video. It's Californication, Red Hot Chili Peppers right here from Live at Much. No anchovies, right? No anchovies. No anchovies.
Yeah, asking people what kind of pizza they want.
Californication right there from this one right here, the Californication CD, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Now, you guys wanted the pizza. We took your order. John took the orders. Anthony took some orders. Anthony's on the phone right now with the pizza man. But no one wanted anchovies, right? Do we like anchovies? Okay. John, you like anchovies? You want anchovies on yours?
I don't eat them. They're not on my blood type.
Oh, okay. But I heard a lot of bacon and pineapple on that one. All right, here you go. There you go. There you go. Is it? There goes the phone.
That's okay.
And so it should be, what, is it 30 minutes or free?
20 minutes, and it is on the house.
Yeah. We're taking care of that.
Much Music House, that is.
One number for them to have in their possession, 1-800-265-6824. That's the number to call if they want to ask you guys some questions. You're willing to answer questions for the next little hour, right?
Yeah, I wish people would call and ask us things.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What happened?
Ripping the shirt.
You didn't fall, did you?
I don't think so. I hit my knee last night on something.
Oh, dude.
Can I show you something?
Yeah, battle scars here. What happened there?
See the bruised area there?
Yeah.
And there's an abrasion as well.
There is.
Aich. Okay, gotta go to commercial break. John has to go to the bathroom. We'll be back more with the Red Hot Chili Peppers after the break, so come on back and join us. You're back with Much Music is Live at Much with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Actually, half the members are here. The other two are whereabouts?
The other two, if the camera could just pan over to this girl with the plaid skirt here on the ground with the clipboard in her hand. This girl here is actually...
That's Flea, right?
That's Flea.
Yeah.
And I think Flea's hiding Chad under her skirt.
You feeling better, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to go. I could tell you had to go.
How good does it feel? You wake up in the morning, there's a little discomfort, and suddenly you're fine.
One or two? Just one, right?
2 minutes?
Yeah, no, number one.
1 minute, 2 minutes?
2 minutes to do the number one. Now, we've done the pizza order thing. The call is in. The pizzas are coming, because they are hungry. But we're going to take some questions as well. They have to make it worth their while. They have to earn the pizza. Amber has the first question. Amber's right over here. Amber, you want to say hi to the guys? And go ahead with your question.
Hi.
Hi.
Being in the business as long as you have, how do you come up with new material to not only keep your fans interested, but attract new fans?
Being in the sequin manufacturing business?
The music business.
I don't know. I don't think we really look at it as though we've been in the business, per se. I think it's kind of a lifelong endeavor that just keeps moving, and you know, people that are interested in your art come and go, and sometimes they stay, and you know, it's not really a motive of ours to try to magnetize new people. We just do what we do and then hope for the best.
Also, it's a good thing to when you're listening to music, you know, as a fan from our perspective, and as a source of inspiration, to listen to it always with new ears and to always try to hear new things in other people's music, you know, and to be inspired by it, and it makes us always approach our own music in new ways, you know.
Okay.
Question, Amber. You guys comfortable over here?
I think feeling like there's no particular goal line, but it's just, you know, chapter after new experience, and it's not like we're trying to accomplish some end. We're just kind of enjoying the process, and that way, you know, it stays vibrant, I guess.
And to go to a limited amount of record company meetings.
When's the last time you were at a record company meeting?
Like when I was in the band before. You know?
Does that answer your question there, Amber? Good question. Great answer, by the way, as well. And we do have the chili pepper cam right here. I should have brought that out earlier, and I don't know who wants to man that, John or Anthony. I believe that's on. What's that?
I think you're...
We have to turn that thing on. We have to turn it on first.
I think he's the technical genius.
Okay.
Are we strapped down here to a cord?
No, we have a
What's
cord.
up
We
with
have a
that?
full cord. We have a long cord here. It's a long cord, so you can
Into the days of, you know...
shoot whoever you'd like. I believe it is on.
This has got a lens at both ends, if you ask
Just,
me.
just keep that thing still for 1 second. And there's the power right there.
All right.
Is that working?
Let me just...
Get a shot of someone.
I don't see a damn thing in this thing.
Let's see here. I should maybe turn it on here first. Let's see.
On is good.
Yeah, it is on, and it's plugged in, right?
You look through that. Tell me if you see anything.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Maybe we can get someone to work on that for us. Christine or Flea, you want to take that? Email question. We'll get that working. If you guys want to pay attention to the monitor down here, there's an email question from Christy.
Okay.
She says, "Hi, I'm your biggest fan. I was wondering if you would ever make an actual video game." That is pretty tiny, isn't it? From the Californication video. That's from Christy. It's a two-part question. That's the first part of it.
Yeah. Philip Greenspan actually wanted us to make a video out of that. He's what is he, 13?
I don't know.
Young guy.
13-year-old fellow from Los Angeles, California, son of Eric. And he kind of tried to Troy that mission, and it didn't really materialize. But it's a nice notion. I mean...
Yeah, it crossed our minds when we saw the video, you know?
Yeah.
But nobody, so far, no
Okay.
video game makers have offered to
Not
make
yet.
it, but, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't personally play video games,
Yeah.
but it seems like it would be a good one.
You just star in them, right? Like the one video that we just saw there.
There was a time, though. There was a time.
When I played video games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
when I was a little
in
kid.
fact, I don't mind saying, I don't think there's a person in this room that could challenge John Frusciante to a Donkey Kong match and come out victorious.
Donkey Kong, really?
I used to like that and Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, you gotta love Pac-Man.
Games, you know.
Classic.
My girlfriend still, like, she'll walk by a Pac-Man machine and she'll, you know, ask me for quarters.
Yeah. Here we go, part two to that question. Here's a picture of Anthony Kiedis as a boy with Sonny, Cher, and Chastity. I hope the best to you guys for the future music. Thanks for answering my question. There's a picture right there. Can you see that, Anthony?
Yeah, which one is me?
I think this one over here.
That is me. And
That guy
standing in
right
front
there.
of the Rainbow Bar and Grill in West Hollywood, California.
So you've had quite the involvement in the Hollywood lifestyle. You grew up in it.
Yeah?
It's affected you as a person, or is it just like growing up anywhere?
No, it's affected me deeply
Yeah.
as a person in more ways than I care to account for
Yeah.
in front of these 14-year-old girls
Okay.
standing here. Did you see the 14-year-old girls? I just out of curiosity.
Here, you show them with that.
If this thing...
I think it's working now. I believe it's
okay.
working now. They're the 14-year-old girls. What if we get them to plug their ears?
If we get them to who?
Plug their ears. Would you be able to share
no,
with the...
when I grew up in Michigan until I was 11, and I used to visit my father in the early 70s, late 60s, and the early 70s, and you know, California was just such. It was such a dynamic place to visit my dad. I was like, wow, this world is just booming with magic and intensity, and I was so attracted to it when I finally moved there. And you know, it's quite a lot to handle as a young man, but it's all good because it's all part of my destiny. It's all part of the lessons that I needed to learn along the way, and you know,
You build character
here
from all
I
that.
am,
Here
sitting
you are.
in Toronto, Canada.
Here he is, everyone.
How you doing?
Here he is. There you go. Sean, you all right? Speakers on the road. It's a little booth that we sent across Canada, and these people get to ask you guys questions as well, and I believe there's someone on there from Saskatchewan. So if you guys want to listen to this, pay attention to the monitor. There's a question from Saskatchewan. Oh, nice. Oh, we lost him. We lost him, Doug.
Listen carefully. Hi, I'm Ray Bielen from Balgonie, Saskatchewan. I want to know, out of all your songs, what is the best one to get laid to?
You guys heard that question okay?
Yeah, we heard the question. Do you have an answer for that question? I'm just gonna try. John just said laid to. I suppose you know, we could suggest music for him to do his thing to.
Didn't Rob Zombie have an album out there?
that was specifically for that purpose.
To,
I think Barry White put that out first, didn't he?
Right.
You know, Fela Kuti is probably some pretty intense music to engage with your loved one. And that's not our music,
right?
But, you know, it's good African rhythms.
How about one of your tunes, though? Because that's what the question was.
The question is
586 by New Order, the 20-minute version.
20-minute version.
See, yeah, that's the thing for that guy.
That's
you know,
what you want. You know?
That's what.
for him though, we might suggest something, you know, more like Skinny Sweaty Man in a Green Suit. You know? You might want to get it over and done with. You never know.
30 seconds.
I'm not counting seconds, but.
Facts question here. Hey, Chili Peppers, you guys rock. We're wondering which artists do you guys think have made the greatest contribution to rock and roll? Lisa, Nina, in Regina, Saskatchewan. Which artists have made the biggest contribution to this game we call rock and roll?
Well, that's kind of a blanket statement question / impossible to answer.
Thanks to Lisa and Nina out of Regina.
You know, it's all collective. It's, you know, I think...
yeah, a lot of the most original people who have existed who are sort of given credit for these major changes that have happened in music, they didn't really consider themselves that original. They had the people that they were sort of, you know, that they were drawing their inspiration from. And from, you know, a lot of the time the most creative things are just slight alterations of things that have already happened, and including the things that become the most popular, you know. I mean, I would say, you know, Jimi Hendrix had a big impact for a lot of people in a lot of special ways, but there's also people who aren't as famous, you know, like the Velvet Underground, who had, to me, an equally as important role in the development of music, you know.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Good enough. Pizza cam is out there. It's the cam is on the way to get the pizza for the people. Can we see what's happening out there? We're going to be going to Pizza. You can ask one of these guys what they want on their pizza if they're walking by. Open that door up there. Do we have to talk to the chef first? Do we have to talk to the chef first, or can we talk to any of these people? John, who would you like to say hello to?
Nobody.
They can hear us.
Come on.
Hey guys, how you doing today?
Somebody in a uniform. We need somebody
in a uniform.
In an apron or a hat.
Hi back there. How are you today? Good to see you. Is it too loud in there, sir?
I don't think they like us.
No. I'm with the band, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You want to wave and say hi to them? Yep.
I do believe that's Albert Einstein cooking our pizza. It's, you know, there have been a lot of Elvis sightings, but not too many Albert Einstein sightings, and I think we just found them.
All right, well, Albert works on the pizza in there. It's looking good so far. There's a bunch ready for us there.
I think we should get some complex numbers put on that pizza. Just for good measure, if you know what I'm saying.
How about we get a video to put on the station?
Jane's Addiction, perhaps.
Jane's Addiction?
Ain't No Right. Because really, when you think about it, there ain't no wrong, there ain't no right.
Right on. Let's do it. Jane's Addiction for Anthony and John right here from Live at Much with the Chili Peppers. Back with the Chili Peppers Live at Much. Anthony and John to my right. Anthony, did you want to ask the chef something?
I did, but that's not a picture of the chef, is it?
Yeah, no, that's the pizza right there.
Where is the merry man behind the pie?
Who's responsible for cook? There he is.
There he is. Can we get that man on the mic there?
Over there? I just take the money.
You just take the money, but no, we need to talk to you, sir. Sir, you're a very very handsome man, for one thing. Hey, could I ask you this? Are you married?
Yeah.
You're married? What's that?
Presently, no.
Presently, no.
Presently, no.
Do you ever sneak girls into the pizza shop after hours and have your way with them on the pizza counter?
What do you say?
Sir, I'm just going to add, you're talking to Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers here.
And with all due respect, I'm just curious if you've ever snuck girls into the pizza parlor after hours and put them up on the pizza pie counter there.
You're talking about today?
Any time within recent memory is good.
Recent memories? Well, you see this gray hair.
Yeah.
My memory, short-term memory is pretty bad anyway.
That's okay. Come clean.
You still...
He's saying he might have brought some girls in there, but he can't remember.
What he's saying that he can't remember the amount of girls that he left at in there.
There you go. There you go. That's it.
Well, God bless you and the pizza pie that you feed the hungry Canadians that abound.
Yeah, it's coming. You should be having a few pies real soon.
What was that, sir?
You should be having a few pies over there real soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the pie.
Can we have another quick look at those pies just before we leave you there? We want to see what we have on them here. Some green pepper there, pepperoni,
You know,
cheese.
if they have some leftover ziti, I'd like to request that as well. It's a pasta dish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Rotini, did you say?
Ziti for the
Oh,
masses.
ziti,
That
okay.
was a...
Those pies are looking good. Let's go outside, say hello to some of the people that have been waiting for hours and hours and hours. You guys can lead the way. Just watch your head there. Watch your head in that wooden
Oh, the
frame, because
doorway.
that might hurt the forehead area. Good to see you guys. We have, you're gonna have to keep it down so we can take these questions. We have one question from this girl right here. If you'd like to go and ask the question, go ahead.
No, thank you.
Hi, I'm Carolyn. I'm visiting from Chicago, and I'm wondering, what advice do you have for teenagers who are dealing with like drug and alcohol problems? And this is a note for you. Yeah, can you read it?
Did you
I
hear
need
that,
a ride back
Anthony?
to the hotel. It's really far.
I heard something of the question. I don't know. I think it all boils down to being good to yourself, and if you feel like you're doing something that's causing you hurt, then focus on not hurting yourself. I don't know. Everyone has to go through this process of self-discovery, and I just hate to see people, beat themselves down with anything.
I think it's good also to give your brain a chance to see the world without drugs as well as with drugs. If you're going to do drugs, but then don't do them for a week, and then do them one day, and then don't do them for 2 weeks.
Okay, good question. There's another question over here. The fella in the hat with the glasses on.
I want to ask both of you, as well as Chad and Flea, where did your love of exhibitionism come from? I mean, I saw you at Woodstock and playing on Yonge Street last.
Well, exhibitionism could mean a whole lot of things. I mean, we like to exhibit. Going on stage naked.
Like at Woodstock.
Well, we like to exhibit music. We like to exhibit love. We like to exhibit freedom. We like to exhibit the teamwork of our band. Sometimes it just feels good to do all of that and be naked at the same time.
Good answer.
It's no big deal. It's just it's a natural affair. Do you have anything on your mind?
Just wondering.
Food. You want food? We will get you some food.
All right, guys, we're gonna try and make it back out here, but another Red Hot Chili Peppers request. We're gonna go to it.
Get this man some food.
Bow wow wow! I want candy. It's a Chili Peppers request right here, live at Much with the Chili Peppers. Pizza's on the way. Pizza is on the way for you. Bow wow wow! That's a Peppers request right there. And I noticed in that video, a couple members with sporting mohawks.
Yeah, not only that, but that guitarist, Matthew Ashman, who's no longer with us, may rest in peace, is playing a White Falcon guitar, which is the kind of guitar that I play in the Californication video.
Same guitar.
Yeah.
Obviously a huge inspiration.
Obviously.
Yeah, he's my favorite
Obviously.
guitarist.
Scott Weiland came in earlier with the mohawk. You guys are sporting the mohawks. Did this happen on stage one night along the travels?
Unrelated.
Louis has one over there.
Unrelated incidences, actually. We were in Australia several months ago, and we just, in a hotel room, made a pact that we were going to cut mohawks on July 4th. No matter where we were, what we were doing, we were going to take a moment out and cut hawks, and we did it. And then STP showed up on tour with us, and Scott, who's been known to don the do, was also flying his.
They look great.
Thank you.
Hannah has a question here. She's right back there, and if you'd like to say hello to the guys, Hannah, Anthony, and John, and go ahead with your question.
Hello. What was the first gig you ever went to, and who did you listen to growing up?
Could you repeat that question, please?
What was the first gig you went to, and who did you listen to growing up?
The first gig I went to was two bands that I haven't listened to later. It was at the Whiskey A Go-Go, and I saw the Sensible Shoes and Martha and the Muffins. It was just a random night. But the first concert I went to was the B-52s when their guitar player was still alive, and another one of my favorite guitar players, and I liked that a lot. I danced throughout the whole show.
Right on. How about you, Anthony?
Well, I had a rock and roll pops. And he used to take me to shows when I was a wee lad, so it wasn't necessarily by choice, but I remember going to see Deep Purple and Rod Stewart when I was like 8 years old. And I was just so excited to be in the atmosphere that afterwards I was running through the parking lot, and I thought I would jump over this little chain, you know, this little parking lot chain, and I tripped and I fell flat on my face. That was my first rock and roll experience.
And also, by the way, I remember that at that gig at the Whiskey, I went into the bathroom and saw a guy with a mohawk and just thought to myself, God, I'd love to have that haircut. I was like 9 years old, you know.
Hey, can we get someone else a camera here, or am I getting wages to do camera work today, or Anthony, you want this camera? Here, take this one, man.
Oh, and also punk music was a big thing in us growing up, and Anthony as well as myself, and with Flea. Black Flag and the Germs, and the Circle Jerks are three of our favorite bands.
The cameraman's gonna help you out with that one. Cameras are going everywhere around here. Got to go to commercial break. More with the Red Hot Chili Peppers after break. Some good stuff. We're learning a lot here. So come on back and join us. You're back with Much Music. It's Alive at Much with the Chili Peppers. Anthony, John hanging out with us. We believe the pizza is ready. I can see a couple young fellas there holding the pizza, and it's on its way.
I have a sneaking suspicion that those are hired actors delivering the pizza there. Those are not they're not working the pizza
It has a
shop.
guitar on them.
Those guys are members of SAG.
Be careful crossing the street. Look both ways, guys. Look both ways.
Otherwise, it's going to be hard to distinguish your roadkill from the pizza.
Pizza, yeah. John, you getting hungry?
No, it's too early. I haven't eaten breakfast yet.
You have breakfast?
Yeah.
Well, what time do you eat your breakfast at? It's 4:45 p.m.
I'm going to eat it after this.
Okay. Here comes the pizza. We have a phone call as the pizza's coming over. Corey's on the line with us. Corey, you want to say hi to the guys in the Chili Peppers?
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Hello, Corey.
I just want to say you guys are awesome, and your album's wicked. And I have a question. Of all your CDs, which one do you feel closest to on a personal level?
You mean just in our CD collection?
Yeah, like all your albums.
The ones that we've made personally, or
yeah, the ones you make, your albums.
Well, I mean, truth be told, all of them, because you know, it's kind of a musical diary of your life, and you know, each album is just you know, an example or a representation or a time capsule of the ideas you were having and the things you were going through and the experiences you were having at that time. So, you know, it's they're all meant to be just as they are when they were and how they are today. So it's kind of hard to say a favorite. I'm not really a fan of the favorite concept. You know, even the ones that aren't necessarily musically as together as others, you know, they still served a purpose. You know, they had to be there when they had to be there.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's different feelings for different records.
I get it.
How about yours, Corey? Favorite from these guys?
CD?
Which, yeah.
Well, I have to say Other Side from their new album would be my favorite.
You're going to hone it right down to the other side, huh?
Yeah, that's
going right
cool.
down to one song there.
You know, that's a song that I'm so happy that we were there to write when we were there.
Well, it's a great song. It is.
Hey, it's Corey. Thanks for the call, right, man?
Yeah.
Good song, good CD. We have a question from Jess. Jess is over here. Audience question, and go ahead, Jess.
I just wanted to know if you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would you be? And who would you be with?
Definitely next to John.
Just right here?
Well, yeah, I have to say, as much as I love being next to Anthony, I would love to be next to my girlfriend, Mila, right now.
I knew where he was going before you even asked that question.
And I just want to tell you that you're both sex gods.
Nice.
In fact, I had a premonition that you were going to ask that question today.
Thanks, Jess. We believe the pizza is here. Bring on the pizza. Bring in and on, because we're all hungry here. Here it comes. They're going to be bringing it on in, and we're going to be handing it on out to the hungry folk around here. Who wants a slice? Who wants a slice? There you go, yes. Here, I'll help you out. You guys can take a box each. We're going to pass the pizza out. More with the chili peppers.
I promised a piece to this kid outside. I got to go feed the man.
Go for it. More with the chili peppers after the break, so come on back and join us. More chaos to be had, I'm sure. Yeah, pass the pizza.
I feel like a jerk because I know... There's not going to be enough for everybody, but I promised this kid a slice. So.
with the Chili Peppers live right here at Much. And it's a very different interview. It's a very innovative interview, I might add.
I want to apologize to all the people outside that I was not able to give pizza to. I feel like kind of a schmuck, but I promised this one kid a slice, and I had to make good on my promise, and I apologize for not having a million pieces.
Well, you know what? We'll be out there to say goodbye to you guys, so just don't go anywhere. And, to make up for the pizza that was eaten by the.
In fact, I think this little guy has had 18 slices already.
Did they just give you that whole pizza because I told him you wanted the green peppers?
He's running shit. He's like the mafia boss around here.
Sign it. Yeah.
Are you guys liking the pizza? Does it taste all right? Okay.
In fact, the word is this little guy right here runs this town.
He runs
this town.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on, my man.
You want something done, you go to him.
Another audience question, the environment question. It comes to us from this lovely lady over here. If you want to hold the mic to your mouth and just ask
Hi, my
away.
name's Meredith, and I was just wondering, when you guys are off stage, what do you guys like to do in your spare time and everything?
Off stage, specifically not while on stage, right? Well.
I like to be on my bus. I like to travel in my bus and play my guitar and listen to music and watch The Twilight Zone.
Are we talking about like joy, just things that make our senses feel good?
Kind of I don't know, going on trips or whatever.
Love trips. I love trips. I like to swim. I like to get in nice, clean, clear water and just swim until I feel nothing but a pure connection to the oneness of my surrounding.
Do you do the backstroke or the butterfly?
It's not a stroke at all. It's just my version of a forward crawl.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'd like to see that. That's it for in here. Thanks for coming down, guys. Let's go say goodbye to the people out there who come down. Been waiting for hours.
Oh, but they're going to show the Cool Keith video, right?
I think we're going to get a video in there somewhere. But let's go say goodbye to them first, because they've been waiting for hours and hours. We've been out there
And that's
earlier.
it? And then we're done?
And I think that would be it.
Okay,
and,
so long,
if all
everybody.
The
Thanks
done,
for coming.
I think there's one more question out here. Does someone have a question? Where? Who's gonna be asking the? Is there a question? Okay, there's a question from this gentleman right here. Keep it down, guys. There's one more question.
John, when can we expect your next solo album to come out?
Still a question about the solo album.
What?
He wants to know when your solo album's coming out.
Oh, my solo album is coming out in January.
Okay, guys. Hey, we appreciate that. We thank you for coming down here. Thanks to the people across the street over there. Wave to them. Thanks a lot for coming down. We got to say goodbye. Thanks to the Chili Peppers for coming by, guys. It's been a good time. I'm hungry. I got to go get a piece of
It's a great
pizza now.
record. His record is amazing.
He said my record is amazing.
I said his record was amazing.